we are just back from 4 days out on the Straddle and Paddle Loop, a beautiful route in northern Minnesota contributed by Peter Pascal. It's a 180-mile-ish route that starts on the shores of Lake Superior, wraps up to the Boundary Waters, and eventually back down to the Big Lake via Forest Service roads, 2 tracks, and bike paths. So, in this video, Andrew, Mitch, and I share our rigs we used en route. All right, let's get into it. Before we dive into it, I just want to take a quick moment to let you all know that this video is supported in part by 1UP USA. 1UP combines superior materials and craftsmanship with a keen understanding for what you need to get your bike and gear to your next adventure. Whether you're an enthusiast, weekend warrior, or pro cyclist, the result is simple. Durable, no hassle racks and accessories that you can trust will last for the long haul. No matter what you ride, your bike deserves 1UP USA. To learn a little bit more about their Made in the USA range of bike racks and accessories, you can click on the card in the top right corner or also follow the link in the description below.
I am Andrew Nepsund. I'm from Minneapolis, Minnesota, and this is my bike for the Straddle and Paddle. It is a Otzo Fenrir tie, size large, Shimano GRX, lithic fork, Industry 9 wheels, and Aspen tires. And I'm going to unpack it now, and you can come along. First, we're gonna get this off, which is a slow process, so we're gonna have to fast forward this part probably. This is a John strap from Rivendell Bicycle Works. Belay straps would have worked better and faster, but this is a John strap. So, this is a Paradise bag, which came with my other bike, which is a Rivendell, and I grew to love it. Now it comes with me on bike trips. We've got a 2-weight fly rod with. We're gonna go find some brook trout. My friend Eric will make fun of me for this, but I've got a very, very warm down jacket that probably isn't needed. Tent stakes, tent, and a sleeping bag. And that's what lives in there. Tools are in here, little fly kit in here, and some gummy snacks. Moving to the front, we've got a Swift Industries Zeitgeist bag. It's all lopsided because it's got a bunch of food. Toiletries. Oatmeal, you gotta have oatmeal. We got 3 shins. So this thing's gonna get nice and light by the end of the trip.
What's a shin? You gotta explain.
Shin ramen, it's gourmet, it's spicy. It says it right on the package. So, ramyun noodles with seasoning. That's the good stuff. You gotta put some peanut butter on that. So you've got peanut butter on the fork. This is Aldi brand because I'm cheap. No stir though, so that's key. We got some, no, not ramen. This is coffee. I'm a big coffee guy.
12 ounces.
12 ounces of coffee, so that's why this bag is pretty heavy. We got rain gear, we got rain pants, and then this is my clothes, which is a cool little Dyneema bag that I made. Oh, and then some leg warmers buried in the bottom. Yeah, that's my sleep pad on the side, and that's pretty much it. I got a first aid kit in there, water filter in there. I got it all. Oh yeah, these are Randy Joe Fab. These are the Wood Duck colorway, which I just really liked, and then I bought some. Randy Joe is the best. In the Randy Joe, I got the 1990s waterproof point and shoot film camera. Some extra straps. I've got a heavy Nalgene bottle, and then a couple Sodero bags. Sodero frame bag for the Fenrir. Sodero top tube bag. Almost forgot about the kitchen. I like to keep bug spray in the kitchen. Naturally, it's a good place for it. That's on the ground. This is America's non-alcoholic near beer, Old Milwaukee. If you've never been to Wisconsin, you should go just for this. This is well worth the trip. Thanks to Mitch for bringing those. We got a lot more oatmeal, a whole box really. Oh, we got our tent poles. It's a good thing we brought those. That's from the old Nemo Hornet Elite for elite camping experiences. We got a really old AeroPress with a grinder on top. I like to do the metal filter for the AeroPress, so I don't have to worry about waste. Snow Peak 700 for the old cook pot. We got more oatmeal. Oh yeah, this is my cook stove, Trangia, and a Firebox Nano. And then this is a grab bag of all kinds of goodies. Even got nail clippers in there, Neil, if you need get pedicure. So that's everything. You want to see my things? Okay, that's too long. That is going to be way too much.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Hey, my name is Mitch Chatterton. I live in Hudson, Wisconsin, and this is the bike that I chose to bring on the Straddle to Paddle route out here with Andrew and Neil. Starting with the bike itself, this is an old Salsa El Mariachi. Pretty sure it's the last run they made, last generation, so circa 2015 maybe. Got the alternator plates on it, which I really like. Makes it very versatile. It aids in the ability to let me keep this a bit modern too. So got a nice cutthroat fork on it. Some 25 mil internal carbon wheels from Roval with some Rutland 2.2s. I really like this tire for just about anything, especially when I don't know what I'm getting into. They rule, thanks Terravale. GX Axis drivetrain with my remote up here. I've got a 1050 on that. BB7 brakes, tried and true. I've got a 34 tooth White Industries crankset on there. Just nice, solid, can't go wrong. Cockpit up here. I've got some nice big Ergon GP2 grips. All day, riding different paces, different styles. It's nice to just kind of sit and move around a little bit. I do like the Togs too. I've had them forever. They're pretty great. Got this nice little one-piece bar stem from Roval too. It's light and just kind of everything fits nice. And I do really like the top here where I can put my computer, my maps, all that fun stuff. Gear here, I use the Swift Industries Zeitgeist. You can stuff quite a bit in there. I've got a little chair. This is a sleeping pad with a permethrin soaked rain jacket too. Food, a silky sleeping bag, some trash, yeah, a bunch of stuff. Side pockets are great too. One side is battery cache, that kind of stuff, cords, whatever you need. Other side is, what do I have in here? Oh, essentials and wallet. I will keep my tent right here. This is the Salsa anything cage is what they call this one. Yeah, the anything cages with the same bags that of the same name too. So it's a really great little fit. And you get volet straps with it too, which are great, or they're straps that look like volet straps. Yeah, one side is gonna be tents, other side is gonna be stove, towel, puffy. That's what I'm using on this trip, but a little bit more volume in the other side too, so it's nice to move those around. Play with what you're doing. I keep a spare kit right here, water bottle. Essentials in here, quick things to grab, lighter, bug spray, that's a big one for here. This is Ovea Negra. I've got these two Ovea Negra feed bags. I forget what they call them actually, but they're feed bags from the fine folks up at Sports Rec in Marquette. Thank you, Evan, for bringing these. Essentials, food, flask in one, big Nalgene in the other. Back here is the biggest saddle bag that Ovea Negra has, and I just stuff clothes in it. And that's my bike. Oh, I use double-sided pedals too for days I want to use sandals.
Neil Belchenko, Gunnison, Colorado. We are on the Straddle and Paddle route here on the North Shore in Minnesota. And this is my rig for the route. Starting with the bike, this is the new Esker Lorax titanium bike equipped with a Shimano 1x12 GRX/XT group. I've got a rear rack on an Old Man Mountain rear rack. Icon tires, GRX brakes, yeah, pretty straightforward. Really fun bike for this particular route, drop bar mountain bike. I think it suits this route really well. So starting in the back, I've got these panniers. I haven't actually used panniers before in any real bike packing adventure outside of just using them for commuting, and they worked really, really well. It really allows you to pack just a little bit more comfort items, and I'm gonna do a future video on just that topic. So inside, I actually kind of had one wet and one dry pannier because it did rain a little bit. I had one designated for my sleep kit, sleeping bag, sleeping pad, some dry things that I needed. The other one was for my tent. I had an MSR one-person hubba tent, the bike pack version. Worked out really well. And so that and my Rainfly went inside the other one. On the back here, you can see a little Tyvek sheet that went under the tent. And then I carried a Nemo chair, which really came in handy, another comfort item that I normally wouldn't bring if I didn't have this particular setup. And I even brought some shoes, which was nice to kind of get out of my ring shoes at the end of the day. Some other odds and ends inside. I brought my drone, so I had my drone in my dry pannier, and yeah, just a towel and some really just random stuff in there. And then inside this Rockgeist custom frame bag, I've got my stove kit, my DOP kit, a ton of just random stuff in that DOP kit, you know, Cholula packets to Aquamira to random stuff like that, spoon, all that. And then inside I also have my stove, repair kit. What else do I have in here? Duh, need those. Snack break, one sec. So good. You know, my water filter, a stasher bag to like put cheese in or whatever from a convenience store. And that's it in there. Top two bag, just a bunch of snacks. Any snacks that I like, that I find interesting at a convenience store. These usually don't last very long. On top, I'm navigating with the Coros Dura, their new solar-powered cycling head unit. I'm really liking it so far. And then up top here, I have the Rogue Panda Blue Ridge harness with the Rockgeist super dry bag. I don't know what this thing's called, but Rockgeist just sent it, and it's really great. It was awesome to have during quite a rainy day yesterday. It just really ensures that my down jacket, my down pants, all of my warm clothes are not gonna get wet, and that's exactly what I have in here. I also have my rain jacket right now, my rain pants, extra pair of socks, just you know, those typical layers for a bike packing trip up front. And of course, rounding out the whole kit, the brim. I mean, it worked really well. I love it. It's sexy, it's hot, it's functional. Bugs weren't bad. All right, so thank you all so much for watching. And if you like what you saw in this video and want to see more like it, please hit that subscribe button and notification bell. And if you want to help support us a little bit more, BIKEPACKING.com as a whole, this YouTube channel, you can do so by signing up for the Bikepacking Collective. The Collective offers a lot of awesome perks, including industry discounts, monthly giveaways, and the twice yearly Bikepacking Journal. So to learn a little bit more about the Bikepacking Collective, you can click on the card in the top right corner or also follow the link in the description below. As always, thanks so much for watching. And until next time, pedal further.